Hey,
Hi, Jack.
how are you?
Nice to meet you.
So, Mimi, how many rescue cats we got in the house?
I have 4 of my own cats and 2 foster cats, but you're here for Johnny.
Tell me Johnny's backstory.
Johnny was brought to the shelter by a neighbor after Johnny's guardian was found deceased in his apartment.
Right.
But she couldn't even be checked in at the shelter. She was so scared. She would ram into the front of the kennels.
So she was acting just straight up feral at this point.
So they had to sedate her in order to give her shots and make sure that she was spayed. And that's when they actually found out that she was declawed, which poses different problems.
Right.
The term declawing is so misleading. We're defingering, we're de-knuckling that cat. It's mutilation. You're maiming that cat for life. And it's something that changes the way a cat walks, functions, defends themselves. It alters their life.
I'm pretty immune to being scratched. It doesn't bother me, but being bit, I have to report that to the shelter.
Right.
Claws are a cat's first line of defense. They're trying to warn you. Without that weapon, they go for the final line of defense. That's teeth. And they hurt a lot more than claws do.
A bite has to be reported. The report puts her into quarantine and puts that big scarlet letter across her that will make it even that much harder to get her adopted.
So,
How long was she in this shelter?
She was in there for about 2 weeks, and she didn't get better at all. So they asked me to take her.
Okay, and how long has she been here?
About 2 weeks now.
What have you done in the past 2 weeks?
We started at just me being able to be in the room. Because she doesn't have claws, I didn't have to worry about her scratching me,
Right.
so I was able to get a little bit closer to her.
But you still can't touch her.
I slide the treats to her.
It's incredible to me that this is a quote owned cat who spent years apparently with a human and is this resistant.
Johnny's a big mystery. We know she was declawed and her guardian died, and that's it. We know nothing about her life. We don't even know how old she is. It's really hard to work with a huge question mark.
I just need her to sniff my hand or show me something that says that she's going to eventually be adoptable.
Clearly.
Who would adopt a cat that they can't pet?
Yeah. Do you see her staying here? Are there other options?
If she doesn't improve, and if she is not deemed safe to be around humans,
Right.
then euthanasia might be an option.
Let's start pushing it a little bit. Let's open the gate up. I want to be able to establish that challenge line with her.
I'm sorry, too fast, too fast.
So the second that you put your hand in there, you cross that barrier. Switch so that your back is up against this thing. Keep your hands at your side. I want you to be able to get a few treats near her. There you go.
Good girl.
So when you're in the room like this, she comes out? Because she wants out.
Usually she won't.
She won't?
Until I go and do something else.
What?
Like when
Put a treat right outside the cage. There you go.
She just likes to prove me wrong.
Yeah. One more. Keep your hands totally still right now. It's okay. Don't pause. Just drop it.
Does she get it?
I gotta see fluid movements.
No hesitation. Okay, well, this is not a good start. I can see that Johnny is very hand shy. I mean, very hand shy. All you gotta do is move a finger and she's ready to strike out. Johnny is scared beyond belief and, as a result, aggressive.
So if I put my hands out like this, now what if I come near you? You don't like that at all. Somebody had to have hit you. Let me introduce you to a hand that's not gonna hurt you, right? All the way in. Shh, it's okay. Good girl. Sleepy girl. Bam.
My work with Johnny just proved my initial suspicion. She is a scared cat, not an aggressive cat, not a cat who's chemically imbalanced or anything like that. She is fully traumatized and living inside of this traumatic loop. And our job is now to prove to her that life can be exactly what it was for her at a certain point. I'm back for my next visit with Johnny and her foster guardian, Mimi. And the last time I was here, Johnny was all but wild. Now, with all the homework that I've given Mimi, hopefully she can get close to Johnny, because if she can't touch that cat, Johnny's never gonna find a home.
So today we're just going to the treats first. My goal is that Johnny will eat out of my hand.
Yeah, baby. That's right. Oh. I was not expecting this to happen, at least not yet. Johnny went from that wild cat in a cage to a cat taking a treat out of Mimi's hand.
So the big news is Johnny let me pet her last night.
Whoa!
And I'm super excited about that. She's a completely different cat. This cat's amazing. This was the end result that I was hoping for. I wasn't expecting it either.
Come here. Oh. I have no words right now. I just wanted this cat to take a treat out of Mimi's hands. And she is on her lap, taking pets. Johnny is saying, thank you. This is what I wanted. Oh. I did not expect that.
Me neither.
I couldn't be happier with the progress I'm seeing on video, but the proof is in Johnny. I want to see her come out here, spend some time with us, and really see how far she's come.
Johnny girl.
Look at you.
Come on out.
Johnny is walking out into this room, tail up in the air. Hey, how you doing? Just looking around. That's crazy. Somebody swapped this cat for somebody else, I'm sure of it. She has no problem being around me right now. Your best friend in the world dies. You're stuck in a house with them. You are then rescued, put in a crate, thrown into a shelter, sat there for weeks in a cage. You come into another house, sit in a cage for a few weeks. What would happen to you? Would you swat and growl and try to kill whoever came near you? That's what happened to Johnny. Watching her bloom now, that's moving through trauma.
Yeah, baby.
Whatever I'm experiencing, you must be experiencing tenfold.
Oh, my heart exploded a lot of times during this process.
You're clearly attached to her.
She's special to me, but my job as a foster is to find her forever family.
Knowing that we have Mimi in this world means that there are a lot more Johnnies that are going to be saved and find loving homes. There. Now I can go home happy.
Jackson was Johnny's last hope, but with his help, she's a completely different cat. It's just amazing.
Mwah.
Thank you so much, Jackson. Johnny deserves the best, and I'm going to make sure that she has a very happy life from here on out.